Well, hey, welcome in, you guys. How you guys doing? This is a reading for the new moon in Virgo. I am speaking to anyone here who's watching. Basically, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I am not linking this to any particular zodiac sign, although if I see some zodiac signs in the reading, I'll look at that in the extended like I always do. But I want to say, if you're new to the channel and you like the content I create, please feel free to like, subscribe, and share. Welcome in. For all of those of you who have not subscribed or are sitting on the fence about that, in the fall, we're going to be doing a lot more random lives. And if you have the notification bell on, you'll get notified of those lives, okay? So I just wanted to give you a little heads up about that. Okay, so first of all, I want to thank Karen Reed for sending me this lovely deck, Ember and Aura Tarot. Thanks, Karen. Thanks. I've gotten some really lovely decks I'll be showing you over the next couple of days. We are creating our own deck here on Soulful Revolution, and that should be back from the printer sometime, hopefully right after Thanksgiving. It might be a little bit later than that, so just, stay tuned to this Bat channel because I'll let you know about that. And but this deck is really lovely. I used it in the morning message for the 18th, so let's use it also in this reading. Let's see where we go. Messages for those watching, please. The new moon in Virgo. The new moon in Virgo is bringing in some practicality, right? Like looking at things in a practical way. You might want to institute some new habits, some new behaviors, around your health, around your mental health, spiritual health, physical health, all of those things. Virgo is a very practical sign. It's about taking care of the details of your life, so you're going to want to do that, or at least you're going to feel like that's going to be able to be moved forward pretty well. And Jupiter now has gone direct, so the wind is at your back. All right, very nice. Blessed, of course. Of course, blessed. The fates. There's the Wheel of Fortune card. Building blocks. There's that Virgo energy of building your future. So what you're going to, there's lots of things, and this is also the wind at your back with blessed, right? You have a lot of, the universe always has your back. Whether you feel it or not, whether you're feeling it or not, the universe always has your back, okay? And right now it's a time to sort of a little bit make hay while the sun shines. All right, you're going to want to put in anything that you do right now with your money or whatever. You're going to want to learn something that you can then use to move yourself forward, okay? So any kind of money that you have or savings or whatever, instead of purchasing something that is a disposable, you might want to build something for your future. So, I mean, some of you could be building homes or building things like that. Your structure, your savings, building your business, building, strong relationships. You could also be learning something new that is helping you create more in terms of your business. So we just built basically the tarot deck. We worked with an artist, Juliet Gilden. Big shout out to you. Please go check her out. She's awesome. Gilden, Gilden. She did all the artwork, and we'll be introducing you to her over the course of this fall. I want to show you how she does what she does. And we invested in creating this, and some of you helped us with the Kickstarter campaign that we did. It seems like a long time ago, and I'm sure it seems like a long time ago to you too. But the idea was to create something that would be sustainable, right? There's something that people love about tarot on this channel. A lot of you guys are tarot enthusiasts, and so I wanted to bring the energy of the channel that you have all helped to create here and bring it to you in the deck form. So I don't know, that's just how we're thinking about it. You also might want to look at the practicality of what you're doing in your life right now. Do a little assessment of like, I feel like I'm putting a lot of energy into something that isn't really moving me forward. I might be very much focused on a situation that is stagnant, could be a job, could be a relationship. And you want to do things, you want to put your energy into things that are going to be positive for you, empowering for you, And when you do things for yourself, when you do things to move yourself forward, it just is, you get just more opportunities to do that, because you're basically saying to the universe, I'm in alignment with moving myself forward. Okay. And more opportunities come in. It can feel like luck, but you're really manifesting it by doing that, by aligning yourself with your own forward movement. Okay. Very cool. So this new moon energy, bringing you that, baby. Bring it. Bring it. Underneath is Temperance. This is the Sagittarian energy. The universe is, and again, the fates is also Sag and Pisces. Something coming in that seems like it's fate. All right. 8 of Cups. Judgment. A big choice to walk away from something. A crossroads here. This is the Queen of Swords. Super clear. I'll just put it all out here and then we'll talk about it. Page of Wands. The Queen of Wands. I like how the queens in this deck are called the Sages. That is awesome. Check that out. I love the queens. Of course I do. Of course I do. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Fool. Big change. Big change. You could just be walking away from a way you're doing life here. Okay? And into something new. 7 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. High Priestess. So there can be someone here who I feel like you're discovering that there was a lie. You're discovering that there was someone who manipulated you or something like that. And I feel like you're finally going to take some action here. All right. And I do feel like this is a really good thing for you. High Priestess, you know that this is the right thing to move forward. High Priestess and Fool. Okay. To take action on this. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. So I think we're dealing here. I've got Pisces. All right. With the Fates card here. Sag and Pisces. Lots of Sag energy here. And then there's air and more fire. So I feel like what we're talking about is a Sag more than an Aries or a Leo. And this person might have lied to you, left you out in the cold. I feel like the Page of Wands is being inspired to move forward despite the disappointment of something here, right? 8 of Cups. I'm making a choice. The Judgment is like the crossroads. Okay, so this can be like a family member that's disappointed you. This can be a job that's disappointing to you, some kind of career path that, it just didn't, like the promise of what was going to be just didn't materialize or isn't materializing, right? They're like, oh, come join this company and you're going to be traveling a lot. You're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff. And as it turns out, you're kind of stuck in a cubicle, and that's not really what the job is at all. Okay? And it doesn't have to be that they really lied to you, but they definitely did not tell you the entire truth. Okay? That's a different kind of lying. Lying by omission, right? Lying by not really telling you the whole truth. So Queen of Swords, and then the Judgment here with the third eye is very much, I see exactly the truth. Okay? I know exactly what's going on here. So if I'm going to move myself forward, we have this Temperance and the Fates thing. The universe is working with me to help me move forward. And I'm inspired. Okay, I'm inspired. Page of Wands and Sage of Wands is very much a new kind of energy coming in that's beautiful and that's making you go in a different direction. Fool. Okay, I'm taking this in a different direction. I could have gone down a career path that was just like, you know what? That's just not for me. There was no financial reward. There was no emotional, spiritual, any kind of reward for me. You could be dealing with a person that is just a taker. Someone's just taking and taking and taking from you. Okay? And so now you've decided to put a stop to that. All right? Queen of Swords, the Sage of Swords, and the High Priestess. All right? I'm just not going to do something that is not going to be in my best interest here. And I feel like in the past you might have been a little bit Neptunian, a little bit dreamier about what it was. Like there was a lot of hope here. Yes, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. Oh, I like this. Page of Cups. So this is like what you have an opportunity to do. You have an opportunity to really do your own thing. Look at that 8 of Pentacles. Isn't that beautiful? Do your own kind of work. Do your own kind of thing. It's like yourself is coming back to you. 9 of Pentacles and 6 of Cups. You yourself are showing up again. Okay? And you have some options here. This feels pretty good. There can be an apology from somebody who has a hard time making decisions. And that's really what happened here, that they may have not been able to deliver on the promise that they made. Okay, this person cannot deliver on that. So, building blocks, all right? You are doing things now. You're like, okay, I'm done with that kind of energy of just, sort of hoping against hope, and, there's not really any evidence that it was going to be good for me. The universe is showing you some opportunities to build your own life, and I feel like that's what you're going to choose here, okay? You're going to choose something that is going to be fun and enjoyable for you, and really put all your energy into that. Putting all your energy into being inspired and clearly seeing the truth for yourself, becoming the High Priestess. All right, I really like that. The High Priestess knows, right? There's not a lot of wiggle room here with the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. It's like, okay, that didn't materialize for whatever reason. I do think that there was some kind of subterfuge, some kind of lack of clarity, shall we say. It's one of those like lies by omission. They just didn't tell you the whole truth. And I feel like you have to make a determination based on your own intuition. I don't know that you're going to really get the truth here about this situation. I think you have to make your own practical choice about what it is that you would like to do for yourself. So I love this 8 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles here. Look at, she's creating her life. She's working her own money. She's doing her thing. Don't really have time for someone or something that just hasn't lived up to the billing. They haven't lived up to the promise that they made. I feel like you felt like you were being given an extraordinary gift by the universe, or you were in a place that was like, wow, this is too good to be true. I think that's true. I think it was too good to be true. Okay? And so now we're in a much more practical energy of, okay, I don't really see, well, I do see you turning your back on that and walking away. Okay? Leaving behind something that had some promise might be really hard for you to do. And I don't get the sense of like you're torching something or anything like that, but there is some sadness here. There is some awareness that like, okay, that didn't work out. So I'm going to do things that are good for me. And just focus on yourself, all right? Just focus on yourself. So I am going to look at Pisces and Sag, and I'm going to get clarity around the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here, and the Aries, Leo, Sag here with the fire signs. It feels to me like this could be a Sag, a Pisces, or an air sign that you're dealing with. If there's not another person, this is just about you. Really, this is just about you taking more practical steps for yourself, and acknowledging that some things haven't worked out, but you have the power to do what it is that is best for you. You don't have to let anybody else have any part in those decisions. You don't have to make decisions based on anybody else. Just do what's right for you, do what's good for you, do what's positive for you. Some of you may be starting your own businesses, and even as a side hustle, before you walk away from a job. Some of you could be walking away from a job that just didn't turn out to be, it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. So I love where you're going here, the Fool and the High Priestess, right? Really having knowledge of yourself now, okay? So I'm going to continue on with this reading. This is a lovely deck. Thank you, Karen, again. I'm going to continue on with this reading. The link is below for you. This is the new moon in Virgo reading. Okay? This is not a part of Patreon at all. This is just on the YouTube channel and on Vimeo. The link to the extended is below. I'll see you over there.